So starting off this workout, I started off with 185. Now this went up like butter, of course, but got so light. Really focusing on the form, really focusing on keeping the bar close to my shins and lifting straight up. Closer you keep the bar to your legs, the easier it is to get it up. The fastest point between 2 points is a straight line. Then I went up to 225. I went up 225. Of course, this went up like butter, but like I said, keep the bar close to your leg. And I actually cut my shin. You're not gonna be able to see it, but I actually scraped the bar against my shin. Now a lot of people were like staring at me today, so excuse the bad angles. Got a new tripod, so I'm trying it out for the first time, but people were looking at me crazy like they'd never seen somebody record in the gym before. Now here I'm doing 275. This actually not like butter. Usually when I get into the high 220s, 270s, I need wrist straps. But today it felt good. I didn't need it. I'm not gonna complain. Here, really taking my time, working on my form. Don't want to lean too far over. Lift straight up, go straight back down. Let me know if you guys like my tank top. I got this tank top for about $25. Moving on to 315. Now this is my 1 rep max here. I had to use wrist wraps for this one. Like I said, my grip isn't that good, so if you plan on competing in powerlifting, don't use straps. If you're not, go ahead and use them. Now I'm doing a power/bodybuilder type workout where all my compounds are from 1 to 5 reps. I usually do 5 sets of 5, but then my accessory movements, I do high reps for like bodybuilding. Now this somewhat went up easy, as you can see, piece of cake for me. Now where I messed up here is this whole workout I've been going up by 25. So here I decided to add a 25 on there instead of putting on a 5, which 25 brings us up to 365, which I wasn't paying attention. And yeah, I didn't get the fucking lift, but I'm not gonna complain because next time I know just to add a 5 pound. The next time I do my 1 rep max, I'm gonna start out with maybe 315 when I'm nice and fresh. But by the time I got to here, I was already kind of tired. And like I said, I wasn't taking my rest breaks in between like I should have been. People were looking at me. I was just trying to get in and get out. So here is 365. Now I didn't even get this off the ground. So I'm a little disappointed, but at the same time, it was an error on my mistake. It went too high in the reps. Let me know if this recording is clear enough. This is my first voiceover. I'm using iMovie on my iPhone, so let me know how this recording is. And if you actually look closer at my right shin, when I scraped it, you can see a little bit of blood on my shin, but a little bit of blood ain't gonna hurt nobody. So here I am doing some lat pull downs. Excuse the bad angle. Like I said, still trying to get used to this tripod. But here I'm really focusing on the squeezing motion, really focusing on the form. As you can see, my back is really getting there. I'm not the leanest. I actually went on a dirty bulk. Took it a little too far, but even though I'm not lean, you can still see definition in my back, which I'm really happy. But here I'm focusing on the form. Keep your elbows slightly tucked in, not flared out. Really getting the feel for the weight. Control the weight. Don't let the weight control you. I don't really use a tight grip. I like to hang it loose, my fingertips, so I can really feel it as I'm pulling it down. Like I said before, this is my second set. A little better angle. I had to lower the weight just a little bit so I can get better contraction. But if you have trouble feeling it in your back, use a looser grip. Because I found when I use a full-on grip, I use more bicep and tricep than I do my lats. So play around with the grip, see what works for you. But as you can see, my rear delts are really starting to pop here. I do a lot of weighted pull-ups as well, which will actually put more mass on your back. So if you're looking to grow your back, do weighted pull-ups, man. If you can't do weighted pull-ups, do it on the assisted machine and then work your way up. Start real light, It's not about how much weight, it's about the form. So just got out the gym. I ended up doing some deadlifts. I only did up to my 1 rep max, which was still 315, but I feel like if I would have went up by 5s, I could have got past it. But, you know, I was moving the weight real easy. And when I went to 315, not 315, wait, yeah, 315, I moved that like this piece of cake. So I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go up by 25s. Couldn't get it. So after that, I was already exhausted. So I said, fuck it. So I went off and I did some lat pull downs, some pull-ups. I got a little bit of the lat pull downs, but, you know, I couldn't get much recorded because people were looking at me like they had never seen somebody record. And it was starting to cause like a little scene. People were just looking at me funny and shit. So I was like, fuck it. So I moved to another section of the gym, but the lighting was trash over there. And then this one personal trainer that kept watching me as well. So I said, fuck it, put the camera away, and I just did some bicep curls, and then that was really it. It really didn't do too much today, but maybe next time when my buddy comes, he can record, and it'll be less, you know, it won't cause as much attention, you know, draw much attention next time. But who knows? It's whatever. I'm gonna go home, give me something to eat, edit this video, probably put it up a little later. If you guys have any questions, comments, you know, please put them in the description box. Or if you want a faster response, follow me on my Instagram and send me a message there. I'm on there 24/7. My link will be in the description box. Let me know what you want to see next. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later.